Good morning, welcome back to the zombie build 42 apocalypse, and I have some plans for today. That big chicken farm here is gonna get liberated from the zombies, which is gonna mean a lot of bashing today. And the other thing, there was just a little bit further down the road, also a little pea farm, and look, we're testing things in build 42, and we built that butcher hook. Like, I didn't build it just for looks, right? Eventually, a poor little animal that didn't do anything wrong will end up on this hook. I want to test out what that looks like. Well, not what that looks like, how it works. This is just for game mechanics testing. Look, it's the apocalypse. We need to survive somehow. And if it's the choice between the pig hanging on the hook or me, then how would I end up on the hook? Well, anyway. Before we get to that little problem though, yeah, a couple, 2 or 3 zombies that we have to deal with. Dealing is what we're doing here, and we're doing it fairly well. Our weapon skill is getting up there. I wanted to check maintenance. It still needs a little bit. Maintenance actually got, I want to say, a significant buff. So in the past, maintenance would just make your weapons last a little bit longer, which didn't really matter unless the only weapon you knew how to use was a spear. Then it mattered a lot. But for most other weapons, the increase on durability you got from maintenance was okay. It wasn't, wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything to focus on. Now, in build 42, maintenance is actually a requirement for most weapon repairs. So you might have seen when our hammers break, they usually break like into 2 parts, the handle and the head, and then, well, one part is usually completely broken and the other part is still okay. And you need the maintenance skill to put the parts back together, right? So if you still have a working, in case of our hammer, if we still have a good hammer head and the handle broke, find a new handle or craft it from some tree branches. Oh, okay. Great, Ira. Thanks for showing what I'm talking about. So yeah, so you see the claw hammer head still in 50% condition. The handle broken. Great timing on that demonstration. So let me actually pause here. So if you go to the crafting menu and go to look for assemble, and here is the assemble medium implement, which is terrible name for that crafting recipe. Like, what? But yeah, we can see here already, if we have any sort of knife, a hammer, a hammerhead, and a medium handle, we can build ourselves a new hammer. And that also works then here for other possible items. Other possible hammerhead axes. You have the long implements where you can, if you have... Oh, this should update probably if I change recipe. An axe head, pickaxe head, sledgehammer head, wood axe head, you can make a new weapon. You need a long handle for this. So all the handles we're seeing is basically for this sort of recipes here, and you see all of them require maintenance level 1. Which I'm gotta honestly say, if maintenance is now a crafting skill that's required to reassemble weapons, I feel like it should be possible to level it outside of combat. Right? If I want to be the blacksmith back at base, who puts your weapons back together, or the weaponsmith, or whatever you want to call it. You're telling me I can't reassemble your axe because I haven't bashed enough zombies with my crowbar? That feels a little bit weird. On the other hand, like maintenance level 1, it's not an insane requirement. Right, back to the chickens. It's not looking that bad in there. Oh, these things actually have also storage counters. Egg containers. Or is this a chicken-specific trailer? There's also a good chance here that we might take a couple, 2 or 3 or 10 chickens, you know, just see how many animals we can cram into our little animal enclosure back at base. Although I have to say, this is also a decent base location, I think. There's a big building in the back. We'll explore this a little bit here. Alright, for now though. Couldn't one of you at least be fast? Okay. Central, not even gonna take it. I think I'll continue. Yeah, we still haven't actually done any disassembly of electronics. That's a zombie. Nimble level up. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, that's nimble level 2. Nice, nice, nice. Getting there. This is... I'm used to seeing lots of zombies in this place. Oh, little baby chicks. This is very crowded. Not the feeding trough. Can I not just get the hutch info here? Hutch info? I mean... me, just getting all your eggs. Well, they still have plenty of grass in there. And the feeding troughs, I was going to say, should fill up with water. This one fills up nicely. Oh, because you have grass in here. Are you guys now... Oh, not thirsty. I just don't see you having water anywhere. Okay, but let's take care of the zombies first, the chickens later. So apparently, dropping the axe made me unequip my weapons. Right, get over here. Yeah, alright, there's a couple zombies in the back. So much movement, all the chickens running around everywhere. So I heard from some other people that they had a little bit of a chicken apocalypse in this area, because the chickens then started laying eggs all over the place, and you had the whole ground covered in eggs as soon as the hutch was full. That's it. Like, in some places, they have the water in the feeding troughs. In other places, I guess it randomly spawned with grass inside, so it couldn't fill up with water. Because we all know, if you don't want this to fill up with rainwater, just put a little grass inside. These are kind of the life cheats that you don't find anywhere else. Yeah, some chicken feed. Getting fairly good here with the combat skills. Been a while since we've seen any sort of muscle fatigue. Guess if you're making a smoker character, killing like farmland zombies for chewing tobacco might be an option. I'm concerned on how I want to approach this, because I don't think I want to go in here if I have then these kind of groups coming in from the side behind me. See if we can attract a few friends here. Like, I like having the different speed zombies. That adds a little bit more decision making. I don't want to necessarily say complexity to fighting. I just feel like the percentage of slow zombies is a little bit too high. Group of 5, 4 of them slow. I guess. I don't know. They didn't actually move. Which makes them super slow. But we're full on fence cheesing here today. What's on the ground here? These feathers? Chicken droppings. Well, what do we do with those? I think we can... Yeah. I was still looking for how we get compost, but I guess it's probably just a matter of building a composter. Carpentry level 6. It's just a box without a lid. Food and composter. That is a unacceptable nerf. Like level 6. I'm fairly certain composter used to be level 3 or something, carpentry. That seems a little bit excessive. That does not have the complexity of stairs. Dude. I think, so again, that must be the random zombie thing, where also the zombie strengths and stuff gets randomized, so probably had like poor hearing, poor eyesight, poor decision making. So yeah, if you don't mind having 1,000 chickens on your property, it's a nice place. Nice house here. There's plenty of storage room, room for cars. Tall fences somewhat all around. I say somewhat because I'm taking that. We have tall fences here, but then we have windows in these buildings on the far sides, kind of negating the whole advantage of tall fences. And then, of course, the house itself doesn't have tall fences. Let's wait for the slightly faster zombie to reach us. Beat you up by getting close to you. Right, there's exhaustion. Take it slow for a second. Let's have a granola bar. This looks like decent condition here. Gas inside? Okay. Yeah, we still don't have electrical. We also don't have mechanic skills, so hot wiring is out of the question. We need to find a key. Since it's that good condition, I don't even want to smash in the window to get inside there. Oh boy. Do you want eggs? Because this is how you get eggs. I guess, not sure what I expected from this warehouse at the big egg place. You know what else this is? That is if it still works this way, this is a ton of cooking XP. Like, you used to get cooking XP for each item that you cook, right? So you unpack pack a box of eggs, throw like 15 eggs into the oven. I wonder if this is going to be another egg place here. Coming for me. You're making up your mind, eh? Okay, look, if you're not coming for me, I'm coming for you. What is it? It's all X. Just looking if there's potentially the car keys somewhere here. Right, that's not the case. Now, 3 watches? Yeah, that's your own inventory, you muppet. Now, I'm not 100% sure if there were any changes in terms of what cooking levels actually do in the game, because in the past they were kind of, I don't know. You would get cooking easily, but it also didn't do much. I mean, like any other skill, it makes you feel better if the bar is bigger, so I guess that's worth leveling it up. An animal care book, what? Random pickaxe on the ground? Too bad we're not an X-Men, but hey, flashing tool. Trophy, I got the gold medal. I don't need a trophy. Money sack. I need to start looting barns more often, where I'm like, oh, there's just some hay in there, who cares? If you can have a random pickaxe just there. One of pickaxe is still an excellent tool for chopping down trees. Yeah, what a lovely place. You know, if we hadn't kinda settled in at the diner, this would be probably a good base location. Doesn't seem to have a basement though, so it's automatically worse. A smart zombie ran through the path instead of falling over the thing. Look at that wood here for some carpentry. A great place. Okay, I guess we never formally rested. We just running around without fighting. Yeah, so these kind of stacks of logs, in the past I've never been too much a fan of that, because hey, if I needed to get some wood, I just chop down some trees, right? No big problem. But given the kind of rarity of axes in general that you can find, chopping down trees is no longer just the freebie. It's the chimney there. That makes a lot of sense. Three separate front doors. That cooking book already. If there's anything worth taking in the kitchen. Cat treats. There are no cats in the game yet. Oh, yeah, there's a door there. I'm like, oh, how do I get into this place? Room, I assume? Yeah. Yeah, there's a choice for the carpet. sure, we have got the carrier space. Let's get some extra ammo. There's a nice little, like, for the bathroom. Kind of overlooking the whole thing. Although I would have, you know, added some windows on this side so you can lay in the bath and watch the whole chicken farm all around. Okay, I guess that's that place. There was another big chat at the end of the farm area. We also got a few more zombies here. I might do a little bit of a yell.
Hey.
Yeah, this little chat I had in mind. Yeah. This guy didn't even hear me.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. Hey. Bloody slow zombies. Get in here. And I don't even care anymore about not killing them in the chicken enclosure. Did he still didn't hear the yelling? What? My character is clumsy and conspicuous, right? Very, very easily to detect for zombies. And those are weird chickens there. They're very large. Not sure. What kind of eggs do you get from those? Ah, another spinning wheel? Probably still another one we can't take with us. Let's check this. That's the flooring. Yeah, no, okay. Can't pick up the crafting stations. Basic electrical. We're just talking about this. Alright, so about these big chickens here. I did say I wanted to test our butchering hook. And it seems like you have a hard time getting out of this enclosure, eh? Master Hunter, right there. I'm growing myself some rare long leg chickens. Oh, there's a couple zombies. Alright, if you guys will follow me, I just need to pass a bug here. We didn't find the key for the car. I think I'm gonna smash the passenger window just to check if the key is inside there. Okay. Alright, that was a very successful day though, so far. Cleared out that whole area. Hunted a deer. Got ourselves a nice axe, the electrical book. Alright, throw you in the trunk. No key in the ignition. And none in the car. Right, we'll get back to you once we have good skills to hotwire, because that's a mint condition dart, and you know, it doesn't have much carry capacity or storage space or whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of nice. It's reliable as far as vanilla cars go. It's not gonna drag any trailers for us. We're gonna see if we can magically boost our cooking skill. Do we have a cooking book read? Probably not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not gonna go overboard with it. What I will do, however, will I? Will I spend an extra second putting all the eggs into the fridge? No. I might. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back home. And check out the butchering. Butcher hook. And then I might take a day off camera, sort out all the eggs, either put them in the freezer or really bring them all, put them in the freezer for when we have read the cooking book, or if we get enough XP to make it worthwhile. I'm gonna test that in a second here. I might just cook all these eggs that we have in the chicken farm. I might just cook them over there in the house. Am I not grabbing it? Okay. Why not, though? That's weird. Right, not for the faint of heart. Here we go. It's butchering time. Butcher hook. Head corpse. That looks very uncomfortable. So now we have all these different options here for lever, for head, for the head, for the meat, for the blood. I'm sure there's some reason why you want to do that, like some other crafting recipes. Alright. Yeah, let's not put it into a leather water bag. Let's put it in the bucket. And now it's slowly draining. I guess the bucket was full, so we just spilled the rest on the ground. Yeah, nice. Okay. There is a drink option here. No, it's too big to drink from. That's the only problem you have with this. Alright. Unprocessed DerAva. Can be processed on a softening beam. We gotta look into that. I guess we take your head. So apparently the whole thing with the heads and the animal brains. So for the tanning process, you can do something with the brains where you make tannin buckets out of animal brain fluid. Look, I'm not a tannologist. So we got some cut venison. A lot of 27, 28, 25. Now, hunger reduction seems to be good. Apparently, there's still like the calories on the various meat products are a little bit not that great. But you know, it's an unstable build. Balancing still needs to happen, and that was just a full 2 levels of butchering for this. I guess we had a little bit from butchering the 2 rabbits before. Unsurprisingly fast. Alright, let's put our venison into the freezer. Yeah, it has a lot of hunger reduction. It doesn't weigh a lot. That's surprising. The bones actually, they have damage rating and condition. Is a large animal bone? Is that? I guess short blunt weapons are the king here still. Alright, for now we'll put the bones in here. So I've seen things like there's bone armor that you can craft. We'll see what else you can craft with this. Can't put it up on the wall. It does have a fresh rating though, so for now, just put a stack at your fridge. Look, don't. It's the apocalypse. We're getting away with a lot of stuff here. I don't have an open all. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe I have it in the crafting menu, but I'm too lazy to check right now. Right. That's 94 eggs. We have a cooking skill sitting at 225. It seems the egg cartons now have 12 eggs instead of 10 eggs. I'm fairly certain they had 10 before. What is the requirement for level 2? So we got, yeah, 300. So we got 75 plus another 160 into the next level. Like free XP per egg. Oh, we're gonna be cooking tomorrow. It's gonna be an excellent day. No, not turn on. Take all. Alright, I'm gonna throw the unprocessed leather in. No, apparently not in there. Throw it in here for now. What was it? A softening beam. We can make that. That's easy. Allows you to remove flesh, fur from leather. 2 planks, 2 nails. Alright, so then here's my plan for the next day, which I'm going to do off camera because it's mostly like busy work. I'm going to head back to the chicken place. I'm probably going to collect all the eggs and throw them in the oven in the house, and then just throw the cooked eggs away. That's you know, that's all going to go rotten before we get to it. And apparently we can't build a composter until we're master carpenter. That's part one of the plan. Part two is going to be grabbing some of the wood logs here and loading them up into a truck, bring them back home so we can make that softening beam. And I guess we never checked the garage. So yeah, that's the majority of the plan, and we'll see how far we get into the electrical book, so we can finally start working on electrical. Although, since I haven't started working on mechanics yet, hot wiring is still a little bit off. Yeah, we kind of need to catch up on a lot of reading. Like butchering is now also complete. This is my collection of books we need to still read, plus the metalworking we have in hand, plus the electrical book we just found. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Hang on. Before I call it an episode, did we get the maintenance level? No, I don't think we did. Maintenance. Combat skill. Alright, so I can't show off the maintenance stuff just yet, so the claw on my head just goes in here. Flashing tool. Oh, right, we already had one. Okay, I'll sort out my inventory, I'll take care of the night's rest and all that good stuff, and do what I just said I would do. And then I'll show you the results in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.